Weird faces in the floor. In 1971, Maria Gomez Camara noticed a weird stain on her kitchen floor. Within days, it grew into a face. Not just any face, a creepy, "I'm watching you make breakfast" kind of face. She scrubbed like her life depended on it, but nope, that face wasn't going anywhere. Her husband finally said, "Enough," ripped up the floor, poured fresh cement, and boom, the face came back. Then more faces appeared, like they were hosting a ghostly family reunion under the fridge. Investigators found no paint, no tampering, but then discovered human remains under the house from a forgotten 1800s cemetery, which raises the question, were these ghosts or just really bad tenants refusing to leave? In 2014, scientists ran fancy tests, infrared scans, microscopes, no paint, no bleach, no evidence of someone pulling a prank. Skeptics blamed pareidolia, when your brain sees faces in clouds, toast, or your dog's butt. But that still doesn't explain why the same faces keep coming back. To this day, the Belmez faces remain one of Spain's strangest mysteries, and the world's creepiest game of peekaboo. Bigfoot or Chupacabra. In 2022, the Amarillo Zoo caught something very weird on their security camera. It's 1:25 a.m. The animals are asleep. The zoo is silent. When suddenly, a tall, furry, two-legged figure appears just outside the fence, staring in. Was it planning a break-in, looking for a midnight snack? Or maybe it just really wanted to see the otters. The zoo had no clue what it was, so they gave it a name, the UAO, short for Unidentified Amarillo Object, and posted the photo online asking for help. Within hours, the internet went wild. Some swore it was a werewolf, others said Chupacabra, a few claimed Bigfoot was in town for a quick visit, and of course, someone suggested it was just a guy in a wolf costume who took a wrong turn after Comic-Con. Experts weighed in, saying it could be a Chupacabra. Except, there's one little problem. Chupacabras are usually hairless, walk on four legs, and drink goat blood, not stand upright like they're waiting for an Uber. Scientists added that most Chupacabra sightings turn out to be coyotes, dogs, or foxes with mange. Basically, nature's worst makeover. But here's the real mystery. The zoo only released one photo, which is odd because trail cameras usually take multiple shots before and after movement. So, either this thing vanished into thin air, or the Amarillo Zoo just pulled off one of the greatest publicity stunts ever. Or maybe, just maybe, they're hiding something even creepier. Burning inside, you're walking into your room, and suddenly you smell something, like someone's grilling barbecue, inside. Next thing you know, it's you, burning, gone, left with nothing but a pile of ash, a pair of feet, and no fire damage anywhere else. Yep, you're the only thing on the menu. Sounds like sci-fi, right? But it's real. It's called spontaneous human combustion, when a person supposedly bursts into flames for no clear reason. One famous case? In 1951, in St. Petersburg, Florida, 67-year-old Mary Reeser's landlady knocks on her door, smells something strange, walks in, and finds the room perfectly fine, except Mary is reduced to ash. Only her left foot, still wearing a slipper, survived. Another? 1982. London firefighter Jack Angel finds 73-year-old Jean Saffin suddenly engulfed in flames while sitting in a chair. Her family swears the fire came from inside her body. She died a week later. Scientists have theories, like the wick effect, where clothing soaks up body fat and burns like a candle, but that still doesn't explain why the fire doesn't spread. There have been 200 to 300 documented cases in history, still unexplained. Could it happen to you? Probably not, but maybe yes. So if you suddenly feel warm for no reason, don't shout, "Wow, I'm on fire today," because you just might be, literally. Mysterious light or alien headlight. Imagine hiking through Norway's Hessdalen Valley at night. It's quiet, peaceful, then suddenly, boom, a glowing ball of light hovers over the valley like it owns the place. These are the Hessdalen lights. First spotted in the 1940s, but they really took off in the early 1980s. Back then, locals were seeing them up to 20 times a week. One farmer swore a glowing orb followed his tractor. Another woman said the lights just parked in the sky like they were watching TV. Some even believed it was the ghost of the valley wandering around. Scientists got curious and launched the Hessdalen Project in 1983. They set up cameras, radar, and sensors, and sure enough, they captured the lights. Giant glowing orbs, sometimes as small as basketballs, sometimes as big as cars, zooming, floating, even splitting in two, like some cosmic cell division experiment. So what are they? Theories range from ionized dust to plasma balls to, my personal favorite, aliens testing their headlights before cruising down to Earth. But here's the thing. No one actually knows. Beast storm. One day you're walking and the clouds turn dark. Looks like rain is coming. But instead of raindrops, a fish smacks you in the face. Welcome to one of nature's strangest mysteries, raining animals. It's been reported for centuries all over the world. In Yoro, Honduras, it happens so often they even celebrate a yearly Rain of Fish festival. Locals swear it's real. Fish literally falling from the sky after big storms. In Serbia, it's been frogs. In Australia, spiders. Imagine a downpour with 8 legs and fangs. Hard pass. So how does this even happen? The leading theory is that strong winds or water spouts suck animals out of rivers, lakes, or ponds, carry them into the clouds, and then, boom, gravity does the rest. Basically, nature's version of free home delivery. But here's the catch. Does that really explain it? If a storm can scoop up fish, why not turtles, jellyfish, or crabs, or whatever else is hanging around? And why is it usually just one species falling from the sky, like nature put in a very specific order on DoorDash? To this day, scientists aren't totally sure. The Taos hum. Imagine moving to Taos, New Mexico, for peace and quiet, only to hear a constant low buzz in the background, like your neighbor's subwoofer stuck on repeat. That's the Taos hum. Here's the weird part. Not everyone hears it. Some locals swear it drives them crazy at night, while others just shrug and say, "What hum?" Scientists even brought in sensitive microphones and fancy equipment, but the sound barely shows up at all. Some say underground vibrations, others whisper about secret military tech, or maybe the Earth just has its own Spotify playlist on loop. Here's a 6-second example of the hum,